What is up, guys? I am here in the beautiful Mount Evans wilderness, and today I will be chatting about 3 of my favorite tripod systems, why I have 3, and some of the things that they're the best at. Come on, check it out. Mobile assistant in here today, Mr. Rizzo. Okay, so the 3 tripod systems I'll be talking about today are the 3-legged Thing Winston 2.0. Right here I have a ProMaster. This is the XC525. And I do have a custom Benro tripod head on that one. And then over here we have the Peak Design travel tripod. So I'll be talking about all 3 of these tripods, what I like about each one, what I don't like, and also going over some of my favorite features of each tripod. So come on, here we go. Just gonna set each tripod up in their tallest state so you can take a look and get a comparison of how tall each tripod stands. So I'm gonna speed up the video while I set these up. Now I have all 3 tripods set up in their kind of almost their tallest state. You could raise each one of these up a little bit more. Down here I have the Peak Design, and over here is the 3-legged Thing by Winston. Clearly the tallest tripod of these 3, but this gives you a good idea of about how tall. So if you're a tall person already, the 3-legged Thing is going to be a great option for you. This ProMaster one stands nice and tall as well, and same thing with the Peak Design here. And there's one good look at all 3 tripods. Okay, bud. I know. I hate it when I make YouTube videos, don't you? There, do you see a stump? Alright, so back to the tripods. I have all 3 of them almost at their tallest state right here next to the car. I'm just going to quickly go through some features of each tripod. So over here is the Peak Design. It's taken me a little bit of time to get used to using this system up top here, but just a quick look. This is how you operate the ball head. Tighten it down there. Carbon fiber legs, and these little snaps open and close to collapse it. Sorry, guys. You have a nice little hook here for hanging your pack, and this also comes out and can hold your phone, so you can put your phone up here to film with. This is my latest tripod. Really loving this system so far. Over here to the ProMaster, I have customized this one with a Benro tripod head. This was my go-to until I got the Peak Design travel tripod. This is still one of my favorite tripods, especially at home. I do a lot of studio work on this one. So this used to be my everyday driver. Really like this one from ProMaster. This has been super sturdy for me. I've had this for the longest of all 3 of these. outfitted with the Benro tripod head. I use an L bracket on here. Really like this one for at home and studio stuff. This is my newest tripod. This is the Winston 2.0 by Three Legged Thing. This is definitely a way more robust system. This is great for time-lapse work, super steady landscape shots, and also you can put a video rig on here to keep your video camera nice and still. So those are a few things about the Winston 2.0 by Three Legged Thing. This is the ProMaster XC525, and down here is the carbon fiber Peak Design travel tripod. So Peak Design breaks down like this. Pretty quick, easy system. Carbon fiber. For this being carbon fiber, I still think it is quite heavy, but super robust, and still a really nice build on this. I really like what they did here. I like how minimal this is, and that is the size once it's fully broken down. Now I'm breaking down the Winston 2.0. This thing is huge. This one is carbon fiber as well. Just like that. Still a pretty quick system as well. Then you close this guy down, and to get this even smaller, the legs go over the top. So way bigger than the other ones. I'm gonna have to back up. This is the Winston 2.0. Just way bigger in size, more robust. This is way more of an investment, an expensive tripod for landscape, time lapse, and super steady shots. So that's the Winston. Now I'm breaking down the ProMaster. Super quick and easy. I've broken this thing down thousands of times probably. Just kind of spin these guys and the whole thing collapses down. I believe this one's aluminum. I'm gonna have to check to let you guys know exactly what material this is, but all the links for each tripod will be in the description below. And there's a peek at how big that one is once you're done. All right, so continuing to chat about tripod systems and why would you ever want more than one in your loadout of photo gear. In particular, these Three-Legged Thing tripods are very robust. They're going to be great for super sturdy, super stable shots, such as time-lapse work, some videography work. You could also shoot wildlife photography on these. So anytime you need a tripod that's extremely stable and sturdy, and you're also going to be putting a lot of camera gear on it, it's a great time to shift and consider purchasing Three-Legged Thing. Right here I have the Winston 2.0 carbon fiber. This is part of their Pro range tripods. Alright, so some things I really like about the Three-Legged Thing. This is super sturdy, well built, really good construction. I just really like how all the joints are made. Everything is very sturdy and stable on here, as well as how lightweight it is for being such a big tripod system. So that would be a couple of the advantages of this. This is definitely more of like driving around, shooting landscapes, jumping out of the car, setting this up for a few shots, breaking it down, moving on to the next spot. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do a lot of hiking with this, just purely due to its size. You can do a quick comparison here with the ProMaster right next to it, and then a quick comparison here with the Peak Design right next to it. You can just tell how much bigger it is from these other ones. So I won't be hiking a lot with the Winston 2.0. Definitely great for shooting from the next to the car camping situations, time lapse, anywhere where you can just kind of pop out of your car, have a great setup going. So those are some great reasons why you would take a look at the Winston 2.0. Why would you consider something like the ProMaster XC 500 series? And I'm also videoing on the XCM H30 tripod, so another Pro model by ProMaster. The reason I would consider these the affordable price and also really sturdy build. I've had this and thrown this thing around for the past few years and it's still in really good shape. So just the overall build and construction of this is really nice, and the price point is right on. If you're looking for a good entry-level tripod that's sturdy and still going to hold up good for hiking and all sorts of outdoor activities, this is a great one to consider. I don't like the ProMaster ball heads, so I switched mine out to a custom one by Benro. That's something you can consider on your own, but in general, really like this guy. Some interesting features about this one: you can open the legs wider than some tripods and kind of get lower to the ground. You can also flip this center column upside down and get your camera really low to the ground, so some good features there. Also, just like the size of this one, once this is fully broken down, it fits very well on the side of my camera bag in comparison to the Winston 2.0, which is a little big. So those are some features that I really like about this one. I do find I have to tighten these down every once in a while, just purely out of use. I can see that one of these is kind of loose right now, so I'm going to tighten that after the shoot. But super sturdy. This has been my everyday carry for a long time until I put the Peak design in my kit. So, all right, jumping into some of my favorite things about the Peak design travel tripod. This is their carbon fiber edition. Love how minimal and well built this one is. Great design. Everything on here was so well thought out. I do really enjoy bringing this one with me on hikes and travel trips as well. Just got back from a hiking trip to France, and this was my go-to tripod there. Also like how high off the ground you can get for as compact as it is. Being able to open this up all the way like this that quickly is just great for quick setups. Quickly grab your tripod out of the car, off the side of your bag, you're set up and you're ready to go. So really well thought out design and build by Peak Design. Really enjoy this one. It's a great addition to my kit. This has been coming with me on more hikes. It is a little heavy in comparison to the ProMaster tripod. I think it maybe weighs a little bit more, and it's a carbon fiber build, so a little surprising there. That's kind of my only gripe with this Peak design. Everything else on this one is probably like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 for me. And just in general, really well thought out product, great design on this. So I would say my favorite tripod of all of these right now is going to be this Peak design travel tripod, followed by this ProMaster XC series, just due to the price point and how much I use both of those. Followed by the Winston 2.0 at the end here, just because this is more of a specialty tripod. I don't get this out and use it as much, but I will be using this more as we do more car camping and adventures where I'll just be shooting next to the car, time lapses and that kind of thing. So I hope this was a helpful video. I hope you learned a few things about tripods, and be sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. More coming soon. One final note on the tripod video. I was not paid or sponsored by any company to make this video. This was totally unbiased and unprovoked from any of these brands. I just wanted to come on here and compare 3 different tripod systems. In terms of price point, the ProMaster is going to be your best price point, followed by I believe it's the Peak design, then the Winston 2.0. This is an expensive tripod system, but these are very similarly priced, and that ProMaster one is a little more reasonably priced. But I just wanted to jump on here and say that I was not paid to talk about any of these products. This was purely to educate you on some of my favorite tripods that are out there right now. I will put the links in the description if you want to order any of these or check them out yourselves. I also have some discount codes for these two, not the Peak Design, that I will put in the description as well. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you like the content in this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for more content in the future. More videos coming soon. See ya. This video was sponsored by Rizzo's Rates. If you need home rates for your new home mortgage, be sure to contact Rizzo. He'll get you the best rates in town. No, for real, this video is sponsored by the great outdoors. Make sure you get outside more, create more, do what you love more. Yeah. All right, just wanted to come back, jump in here and talk about specifications of each tripod system. Just do a quick summary of each tripod. I have the specs pulled up here on my laptop, so I'm just gonna be reading some of the specifications of each tripod system that I compared in the outdoor video. We're gonna start with the ProMaster XCM. I'm actually filming on that tripod now. We're gonna start from the most budget tripod to most expensive. So the XCM 525 aluminum will set you back $190 USD. They also offer a carbon fiber version, which will set you back $270 USD. Just quickly running through some of the specs on the ProMaster XCM model. This is a 3-pound, 4-ounce tripod, maximum working height of 70 3/8 inches, minimum working height of 15 1/8 inch. So a lot of versatility there in terms of setting it up high, but also making it small for tabletop. I love using this tripod for product photography, flat lay work, things I'm doing at home when I need to just grab a tripod. I know that system really well. I can set it up and break it down quickly. The weight is 3 pounds, basically call it 5 ounces. So 3-pound, 5-ounce tripod. And once again, this will set you back $190. I have also swapped out the tripod head on mine for a Benro Swiss Arca setup. So that is an option. It's a very modular system, and it can also be converted into a monopod if that interests you as well. Next, I'll be chatting briefly about the Winston 2.0. This is a carbon fiber tripod system, way more sturdy, way more robust of a system. This one's gonna come in at 3.8 pounds. Maximum height here with the center column in there, it is 73.8 inches, call it 74 inches. So this one gets very tall, but as you can see, based on the size here, does not break down into a really compact system. So I have a hard time recommending this for hiking. This is great for time-lapse work, cinematography, jumping in and out of your car, just cruising around, shooting some landscape work. This is a 3-section legged tripod system, which can also be converted into a monopod, just like the ProMaster. You cannot do that with the Peak Design tripod here. It does not go into a monopod setup. This is definitely more robust. We have put a slider on here for cinematography. We've shot time lapses on this one, so definitely bring this along for specific purposes, but not necessarily my hiking tripod. This system will set you back $500. So pretty expensive model, lots of available features here. You can swap the feet out on this one and do some ice spikes. Lots of customization options on this one. You can also change out the ball head as well, but definitely more of a robust tripod system. The weight on here, this can hold an 88-pound payload, so you could put a cinema camera on here. This tripod comes in at 3.8 pounds. So that was the Winston 2.0, which is a great tripod, but definitely has specific purposes in my opinion. Last but not least, is the, right next to me here, the Peak Design travel tripod, fully carbon fiber. This tripod system will set you back $650. Definitely an investment. Make sure you're gonna use this before you purchase this. This is a big investment for people that are maybe just getting into it. If you're just getting into things, I would recommend the ProMaster system. Great starter and learner tripod. This took me a little bit more time to learn and get used to. Let me read you some specs on the Peak Design carbon fiber travel tripod system. This, when it's collapsed, it's 15.4 inches, so I love to bring this one with me as a carry-on on flights, just on the side of my camera bag there. It fits perfectly and is great for travel projects and that kind of thing. This one, the carbon fiber version, 2.81 pounds, so very lightweight system. You can put up to 20 pounds on this tripod, so that's going to be a great optimized setup for full frame and mirrorless DSLRs, plus a telephoto lens. So any kind of camera system with a telephoto will work just fine on here. I have their little cell phone accessory clip, which comes in the center column on top here. I've been filming some videos on the go with this. Big fan of this tripod. It has come with me on a lot of my projects recently. And then just to recap, the maximum height when this is opened up with the center column fully raised, 60 inches. If you have the center column down, 51.25 inches. And then if you have this in tabletop mode, 22.5 inches. So really nice product here. I've had to learn this system more than the Winston and the ProMaster, but in conclusion here, just to explain what is my favorite tripod right now, or what am I using the most, it is this Peak Design travel tripod. This has come with me on a lot of my projects lately. Super durable, very lightweight, and has been perfect for more of the travel and tourism work I've been doing lately. This is my favorite. Tied for second place is the Winston 2.0 and that ProMaster. In terms of usage, I'm using that ProMaster a little bit more than the Winston 2.0, simply because I know that tripod system a little bit better. I can pull it out, quickly set it up, put it away quickly. I can flip the center column for tabletop and flat lay photography. I've been using that one for years. I'm just a little bit more comfortable with it. And then the Winston 2.0 definitely has just certain times when I pull this out and use this. So in general, I think my favorite is the Peak Design system right now, but all three of these are exceptional tripod systems. I just want to reiterate that I was not paid to make this video. This is just me providing you insight on three very different tripods that you could add to your kit based on maybe what your budget is. So the budget pick for me is that ProMaster XCM system. If you have a good amount of money to spend, I would recommend the carbon fiber Peak Design travel tripod. If you need something more for time lapse and cinema work, I highly recommend the Winston 2.0 tripod. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching my tripod comparison video. I'm gonna be rolling out a lot more content on my YouTube channel here, so stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you stopping by to check out my channel. If you found anything in today's video helpful or insightful, please smash the like button. It helps me out. Subscribe below. Also, if you want to shop any of these tripods, I have a link in the description of the video below so you can check them out on your own and add one of these to your kit. So these are three of the tripods I'm running for 2023. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned, guys.